Oh shit. Oh. It's coming out right now. 9 hours, 36 minutes, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rumble! Okay, yeah, so if you can't tell by the Rumble stuff, it's the Royal Rumble tonight. Yes, indeed it is. It is, it doesn't tell me the date on here. No, it does. The 29th of January 2022. That is the date today. It is a Saturday, and it is currently 3:24. So I have about 7. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother doing the maths. Today we're here to do the predictions. Indeed, yes, we're here to do my predictions, my wants, my needs for the WWE Royal Rumble 2022. So the first match I'm going to talk about is probably the one I'm the most excited about. That's Lesnar, Lashley, white versus black, Beast versus Braun. I don't know, you know, what? I remember seeing a clip of Corey Graves screaming, "First time ever!" And it's like, that's kind of how I feel about this match. Bro, you're probably getting the 2 most realistic ass kickers in wrestling today. If you saw both of these down the street, you probably wouldn't say something bad to them. You'd probably just walk away or say, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you." This is Goldberg versus Lesnar on steroids. This is just 2 big, meaty men slapping against each other, just beating into each other into the ground. This is like 15 years in the making, and it's probably going to be better 15 years later down the line. By 15 years later down the line, what I mean, I mean like 15, like today, 50, not 15 years later. Don't get any ideas, Vince. But honestly, I predict this to steal the whole night. I do. I predict this to be match of the night. If you know Lesnar at the Rumble, you know he loves to steal the show. You think back to Lesnar, Cena, and Rollins. He killed it. And I know that was an easy Rumble to kill it. I mean, Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble wasn't the most exciting thing ever. But Brock Lesnar loves to steal the show whenever he can. And I think Bobby Lashley is the perfect centerpiece to help him do just that. You then pair both these beasts with geniuses and masterminds on the microphone in Paul Heyman and MVP. I know one's better than the other. I know Paul Heyman is the master of all words and MVP is the newcomer, but I would love to see some sort of interaction between the two. I'd love to see MVP square up Paul Heyman and let him know, you know, I used to do this. I used to be in the ring. I'll whoop your ass. And then Brock comes in, fucking German suplex MVP through fucking 9 barricades and F5s him off. I might be getting too carried away. Basically, I want to see these fuckers kill each other, you know? I want to see both of them kill each other. I think they will kill each other. And I think at the end of the day, Brock Lesnar walks away with the title. Bobby Lashley was the champion last year. He had his run, he had his time. I don't really see Vince putting the belt back on him after he took it away from him to give to Big E. I think Brock is reigning the entire way through to WrestleMania. That's just my guess. And I think he might even reign past WrestleMania. I mean, babyface Lesnar is probably one of the most entertaining things in the business right now. The only thing that I can think that could potentially match a babyface Lesnar is a heel Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins does have the potential to also be better than the Bobby Lashley Brock Lesnar match. Has the potential to be the match of the night. However, I don't know if they're going to let them do exactly everything that we want to see them do. With the Usos being barred from ringside, this really being Roman's first test, I just have the feeling that Seth is a safe guy that they're going to let Roman squash. I'm not saying he's going to beat him in 5 minutes, but I'm talking maybe they go back and forth for the first 5, and then you're looking Roman on a beatdown, Superman punch, ooh, ah, spear. I'm not too much against that. I'm really not. I'm not against the idea of Roman killing people. He should be a beast. The only issue with Roman being a beast is that I think Roman's going to hold the title until WrestleMania Hollywood, WrestleMania 39. I don't see them pulling the trigger on Roman versus The Rock. And I don't see them having Roman drop the title. Therefore, I don't really see how Roman loses this match. Now, what could potentially happen, if you want to WWE, if you want to be crazy, if you want to get a little bit creative, Seth Rollins knows how to hold a belt. Seth Rollins knows how to pull off a surprise. By any means, feel free. Let Seth Rollins beat him clean. Beat Lesnar clean. He pulled off the heist of the century. Let Seth Rollins ruin the mega match, the champion versus champion. I'm just saying, it could be a very, very risky thing to do, but the crowd, think about the story. The man that interrupted the match at WrestleMania 31 goes ahead and does it again in the Royal Rumble 2022 to disrupt the mega match in WrestleMania 38. That's what I want to see. I want to see Seth freaking Rollins lead. I'm not calling him that. I'm not calling him Seth freaking Rollins. Why have they changed his name? Why does his name not say Seth freaking Rollins? That's just cringe. I'm sorry. That's really cringy to me. But I do want Seth to leave with the title. But I think Roman's going to dominate. I'm going to be honest with you, this match I don't really care too much about. You have Edge, Beth Phoenix, The Miz and Maurice. Alright, yeah. I don't know. Edge and Beth. Don't really care too much. Who the hell is this heifer? Oh my. Nah, she looks like a beast. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been watching the whole build up. I've just been watching the Brock and Bobby stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't really have the time or the energy or the commitment or the care to watch a full Raw now. I haven't in like the past 4 years, to be honest with you. So I have no idea who she is. I have no idea who Doudrop is. However, I can say I'm bored of Becky. I don't think Becky should have came back and just squashed Bianca the way she did. Could this be an upset? I don't think so. No, I don't think they're smart enough to do that. I think Becky walks away with the title. It's another one I don't really care about, let's be honest. We came here for 2 matches and that was the Royal Rumbles. Now, the men's 30-man Royal Rumble. I don't know if what I'm seeing right here are the people confirmed. However, what I'm looking at, nothing really excites me. What excites me this year is the Forbidden Door. And just hear me out for a minute. This might not be realistic at all, but you see what I was saying about Seth Rollins and how he could take the championship from Roman Reigns? In comes the Forbidden Door, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose wins the Rumble. Seth, Roman, Ambrose, Mania. Would that not put the product above AEW though? Would it not? Would that not make them the best company? Not even on a rivalry level anymore. We don't have to do this rivalry thing. But would that not heighten WWE to a level it probably hasn't been in about 5 years? Everyone says 2021 was such a great year, but was it? Or was it just a really good year for AEW? What was so good about 2021 in WWE? Old man Edge won, but then lost, so that was pointless. Roman had a good run. Brock came back, which he does every year anyway. Cena came back, which he does every year anyway. What was actually so great? Becky's return was mediocre. Wasn't that great of a year? 2020, Drew's run was cool, but pandemic, so that's that. Yeah, my camera keeps going in and out of focus. I have no idea why it does this from time to time. But yeah, 2019 was probably the last good year in WWE. I feel like it's still out of focus, isn't it? I'm still looking a bit blurry. Maybe I'm just blurry as a human being. I look like a cartoon, so maybe that's why. Jesus Christ. Oh my God! Yeah, so as I was saying before the focus messed up, 2019 was probably the last good year, but then once you go back from there, 18, 17, 16, 18, 17, mid, 16, phenomenal. But like, yeah, so I think this would be, doing something crazy like that would take them to another level. Are they gonna do that? Probably not, right? I'm just being optimistic. So what that leaves us with is probably one of these guys on the screen are gonna win it. And from the looks of things, it's not gonna be Ricochet. Don't know who that is. It's not gonna be Sami Zayn. What if they give it to Ray because he's the cover star? No, don't see it. Dominic, because Ray's the cover star. Once again, who knows? They have been slowly building up Austin Theory. Is he ready? No. However, Vince is known for pushing guys when they're not ready. So I honestly wouldn't be too shocked if Austin Theory walks away with the Royal Rumble win. It would be kind of the first of his kind type of thing. No one to his level has ever really won a Rumble, to my knowledge. Even when Sheamus won it, like, he was still, I knew it was early in his career, but he was definitely a lot more solidified than what Austin Theory is. None of those guys, because they're black. No, because they're in tag teams. I'm joking. Shinsuke, now they're actually not going to give it to Shinsuke because they're racist. I promise you, they don't like Asians. AJ Styles. That's probably the safe bet. Big E's just won the Money in the Bank. Riddle and Orton, they're gonna have a feud. AJ, of these guys up here, is probably your best bet. If you can bet on wrestling, I'd throw your money on AJ Styles for the Men's Royal Rumble. Unless there's somebody else who hasn't been announced who's going to return. That's the one thing I want. This isn't the full 30 up here. I want to see some good actual shocks in this Rumble, you know? I think the last good Rumble was probably McIntyre's one, which wasn't that long ago. It's just last year's for me was pretty mid, you know? I wasn't really that excited about a mid 40-year-old winning it's like Edge can get a title shot without the Rumble. I actually wouldn't mind seeing an Austin Theory win. The whole point of the Royal Rumble, the whole point of the Money in the Bank is to give a new star a chance to elevate himself. AJ doesn't need this. It would be something to add towards his resume, but he doesn't need it the same way Edge didn't need to win it for a second time. So I'm not opposed to an Austin Theory. I'm not opposed to a Dominic Mysterio, even though I don't really think he's ready. Who knows? You prove us wrong. You may know something that we don't know. Shock me. That is what I want. This is the year where I don't really think there is a solidified winner that we need. So this year, I said year. This year, please shock us, Vince. Now, I know this video is probably going to come out a couple of hours before the actual Rumble, so the chances of him seeing this and that happening, very slim. But if you happen to, ignore my video saying that you were killing wrestling. I love you very much. You made my childhood great. Please shock us this time. But honestly, my prediction is I predict I'm gonna predict AJ Styles. I think it's the safe bet. I would have said maybe Drew McIntyre. With my predictions going the way they were, Seth could come in, but I don't think they're gonna let him win it again. I think Drew's injured, by the way, so I don't think he's gonna be there. They're not gonna put it on Big E. You know who I'd love? Xavier Woods, genuinely. But I don't see that happening. And finally, we have the Women's Royal Rumble. I left this last because I know some of you are disrespectful and think of these guys as a snooze fest, so you'll have probably clicked off by now. But for the true fans, no, it's not going to be Shayna Baszler. It's not. It would be nice. It would really be nice, but she should have won it 2 years ago, so that chance is gone. When Mickey James is coming back, I can see Kelly, Lita. I think Liv should get it. I really do, Bianca had her moment. I think Liv has so much to prove, but they might go with Sasha Banks. They might, if you have somebody who you know is a superstar and you know what they're capable of, it's so safe to go with her. They're not gonna, I don't think, if they let Charlotte win it, then wow, Charlotte is the GOAT. like we've spent all this time debating GOATs and it's Charlotte, she's about to tie her dad if she hasn't already, and she's won a Rumble while being a champion. She's the best ever. Who do I want personally, other than Shayna? No, I think Shayna's time's gone. Honestly, I would like to see Bayley win it. Haven't seen Bayley in a while. I haven't seen her do much, and ever since she dropped the title, she kind of went missing, and she was probably one of the best female champions of the past decade. Everyone talks about big time Bex, nah, big time Bayley, okay? Becky 2 belts, no, Bayley 2 belts. You feel me? I'm sure there was a t-shirt that I wanted to get. It's the first woman's t-shirt I ever wanted to get. Plus, I miss the dumpers, you know what I'm saying? The dump truck is crazy. So yeah, I would like to see Bailey win it. Or maybe, you know, you give us a little surprise from NXT, Io Shirai. She could be injured, couldn't she? I don't even know if she's still holding the belt. I don't think she is, but yeah, she could probably be injured. That's another thing I haven't watched in a while, NXT, because they made it multicolored now. NXT is now on RGB keyboard. I have no idea why. But if Io's fit and she's not a champion, Io Shirai. But my prediction, I'm torn between Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks. I don't know which one to pick. I think it's smarter to go with Liv, but I think it's safer to go with Sasha. So there's that video done. If you did like, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. I'm not a YouTuber. I like making these videos, you know? I just think of ideas and make them. You can subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff. Share. I think that's what people are supposed to say. I just hope like you laughed or you agreed or something, you know? I don't really... I should probably go and edit this. Goodbye.